This is Dahboo 7 with a deep look into Africa and exactly what this terror unit stuff is all about. Who is it really? Where are they getting their guns and their weapons? It's obvious after you take a good look at all the facts. Now, recently I've touched on quite a few events that have taken place in Africa. The twin explosions, the 200 students massacred, 150 Christians massacred. All of this getting very little attention. The most recent barely breaking a couple thousand views, and I almost feel like the powers that be here put a lid on it and don't let people see that I'm putting this kind of information out. So hopefully people see this information and know the truth and what's taking place here. This Abu Bakr Shekau, this is the new leader that they're putting out there in the media, the man at the forefront of this Boko Haram unit that has kidnapped these 300-some girls from their schools. Now, like I said, all they're stating at this point, and this is what really upsets me, is that there's 300 girls that have been kidnapped. They are failing to mention a single word that 200 of them were massacred. That's how the mainstream media lies to you. They just fail to mention the truth. Now, this guy can be seen laughing right here. And as you can read on the screen, he's stating there is a market for selling humans. I mean, he's laughing, grabbing his hat, popping it up and down like it's a game. He says, Allah tells me to sell. It starts laughing. Ha, 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 ha. There's a market for selling humans. And yes, a propaganda piece, nonetheless. That's what it all is. But I want you to be well aware of the fact that if the United States and company did not want this guy doing what he was doing, he wouldn't even be alive. That's a fact. That is a fact. He would not be alive if they did not want him to be. This whole unit is running around with, guess what? New Humvees back there, brand new guns, ammunition. Where are they getting all this? Well, he says straight up, we're connected to al-Qaida. Now, that's the CIA. For those of you that know, most of my subscribers are hip to who al-Qaida really is. Okay, it's no secret. And now here, once again, what do we have? We have these guys claiming they are connected and getting their funds and all their stuff from the CIA. That's the truth. Now, let's take a better look, a little deeper into exactly what has taken place here, the different groups. Now, many of you remember Coney, the Lord's Resistance Army, and how they sent, well, Obama tried to send, 100 American Special Operation soldiers to Uganda to help capture Coney. That all went viral. Well, if you notice, Coney is actually the only Christian group in the region, fundamentalist Christian. All the rest are Sunni Islamist, and they are connected here to core al-Qaida. Do you see this? To core al-Qaida. This gives their numbers, their background, and recent attacks that they have launched. Now, this most recent unit, this Boko Haram, right here, hundreds to a few thousand. They are enjoying the support from the African al-Qaida affiliates in the form of money, weapons, and cross-training. Now you know. When you hear that Obama's sending military and a team over to help find these girls, no, he's not. He's just going down there. He's sending that team as a cleanup team to make sure everything that's gone down so far is gone down smooth. The mainstream media is not going to tell you exactly what I told you before, that all these people were murdered. They're just saying that they're kidnapped. Now we need to send more troops. They've sent the troops over here, over here, and over here, and over here, over here. I mean, everywhere. And this is what they're doing to Africa. Slowly but surely, they are arming these militants to the teeth to go in and bomb these Christians, run them out, drop bombs near their churches, come in with guns and machetes, light their churches and schools on fire. When they run out, they hack them to death. They shoot them to death. And whatever's left, they round them up. And now they have 300 kidnapped women, young girls. And guess who did it? You betcha. You betcha. It's sick. Now you know the truth. If you want to keep hiding from it, crawl back underneath your covers, go back to sleep. This is the real deal in the world that you live in. The CIA and this al-Qaida is operating worldwide, and they have their hands in everything. Everything terror. Everything they state, look the opposite. They state they're anti-terror, they are the terror. This is the truth, and they are backing all of these groups, including the new Boko Haram here, that has over 300 Nigerian girls kidnapped. Okay? So just know the real deal. If they did not want these guys doing this, they would not have Humvees, they would not have rocket launchers, they would not have ammunitions, they would have none of this. This is all funneled through al-Qaida, which was created by the CIA. If you don't believe it, do your research. I'll leave links in the description box. This has been Dahboo 7. Eyes open.